Hello and welcome to the Drug Trip. As this is my first upload, I would just like to say thank you very much for clicking on the video. The purpose of this channel will be to share accounts and experiences with various substances so that the viewer can gain an insight as to what experiences with those substances are like. I also hope that these experiences will reduce self-harm and substance abuse, as I do not endorse, condone or encourage the abuse of any illicit drug or substance in any way, shape or form. I will also credit the authors in the description, and I will also be uploading new trip reports on Sundays and Wednesdays every week, so if you do happen to enjoy this content, then please consider subscribing. Holy shit. Wow. What the fuck was that? I can honestly describe my first MDMA experience as the most euphoric and blissful 15 hours of my life. This is not a hyperbole or exaggeration in any way. Wow, that was incredible. Quick bioparticulars: 45-year-old male, not a clubber or raver, big 420 fan but not an all-day toker, just evenings to wind down. A fair bit of experience with shrooms and acid, which were overall positive, though I prefer the former. Always seeking ways to increase euphoria. Well, I believe I have found the fucking jackpot. I started taking 5-HTP about a week prior. It's worth highlighting that for the daily mood lifter. 5-HTP is a godsend. My mood increased noticeably, and my fiancée had been a big supporter since she lives with me. I also take B6. I was motivated to learn all I could. I heard the hangover was awful. Luckily, my prep worked and the hangover was sleepy and feeling really out of it, but not depressing at all. On to the trip. Since I'm a bit old for the club rave scene, that was not a draw for me. I rolled all alone at home. Spare me the lonely guy loser crap. Most of my friends wouldn't be interested in this, as I work in a professional setting, so surrounding myself with people also rolling isn't really an option. Additionally, this is my preferred buzz method since I am fully in control of all stimuli and I can really dial into the sensations. No distractions, no driving, everything that I need and want is at hand. To me, this is the ideal setting and it works perfectly for me. Around 5 PM, I nervously mixed 125mg into a glass of orange juice. I also read OJ is good for rolling. I drank half the glass and put the rest in the fridge. Although I'd heard lots of things about an anxious or unpleasant come up, I didn't experience that at all. At first, I noticed my hands getting sweaty. Then I was sweaty everywhere. My heart rate increased, but not in a scary way. I felt like excitement more than anxiety. I started to feel really good and I was enjoying some music videos. At 6, I finished the OJ and then went outside. It was a blissful summer evening. My place is very scenic, with lots of birds and trees, and we love to sit out on the deck in the evening. It was so nice. I texted a bit with some friends, posted a bit on Facebook, but otherwise kept myself to myself. I didn't want to wake up a bunch of messages reading, "What the fuck were you on last night?" Around 6:30 to 9:30, I brought up an electronic station on YouTube. Now I get why that music is so popular at raves. Turned it up loud and just sat there, enjoying the most pleasant euphoric feelings in the world. It reminded both of coke and opiates, but it lasted longer than coke, and I was more lucid and energetic than if I would be on opiates. Every physical breath felt amazing. It was like being in a warm drivel of bliss. Words cannot accurately describe it. Around 9, I decided to take another bump. I had been reading about the booty bump, and that sounded fun, so I mixed up 75mg along with about 100mg of 5-HTP and a small amount of water. I froze that in a shot glass and made my booty bump ice cube. It was ready in about 20 minutes. Now, I've never been into anal play for me. I love that area in women and it gets me jacked, but my own back door has never been a playground for me. Not anymore. It was incredibly pleasurable inserting the ice cube. This definitely turned me on, so I left the electronic music playlist blasting on the big screen and opened up some porn on my laptop. Excellent move. I didn't touch myself at all. I just watched and felt the endorphins and dopamine begin to kick in. I love weed and pot, so I grabbed the one hitter and did the occasional toke. From that point on, I was in another galaxy of bliss. I spent about 6 hours edging on the porn since, as most know, it's damn near impossible to get hard or get off while rolling. Nevertheless, I was in a constant state of foreplay and it really intensified my feelings of euphoria. I went and got the magic wand vibrator that my fiancée loves. It's one of those big ones that looks like an ice cream cone with a big white ball on the end that vibes. I attached a dimmer switch extension cord so I was able to vary the vibes. I discovered that placing it just under my balls and tuning the vibes to the best setting, I was able to amplify the feelings. I'd also take a break from that and hold the wants against my sternum, adjust the intensity. I liken it to one's chakras. After a bit, I moved it up to my neck, ducking my chin down to hold it, and found a very low setting that felt incredible. At one point, I took it outside, sat on the lawn chair, put the wand under my balls, and dialed in the perfect frequency. I felt in tune with nature, like my chakras were all perfectly in tune. I took breaks to take showers twice. It felt so good. Since I was so hot and sweaty, I slowly turned the water colder and colder, which felt incredible. It wouldn't be pleasant sober, but damn, it felt good rolling. I made myself go to bed around 5, but I was still glowing. I couldn't sleep, but didn't mind since every breath still felt amazing. I couldn't sleep at all until the next evening. I felt really out of it and emotionally drained the next day. It was a lost day, but I felt good. Not at all depressed. I think that the 5-HTP stacking going in really helped. It's now the second day after the roll. I feel really calm, relaxed and good. No depression at all. Still a little out of it, but not too bad. Timing one's roll to coincide with a couple chill days would be a very good idea. I'll wait at least another month, probably 6 weeks before I do it again. I want to respect this substance and not abuse it. Plus, I've heard that 6 weeks is a good time frame to get the highest sensation. For me, waiting to experience that pleasure again is worth it. Happy rolling. Thank you very much, and I hope that you enjoyed listening to this experience. If you did, please consider liking the video and subscribing, as we upload new content every Wednesday and Sunday. If you would like us to upload a particular drug experience, please let us know in the comments below. Be responsible and be well.